Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Obviously you clicked on this video to see the 6 things I wish I knew before joining the military. And honestly, the last thing is the thing that I really wish I knew. So stay to the end of this video so you can see what really messed me up when I joined the military. More specifically, the Army. Okay? So if you're thinking about graduating high school, college, and you want to join the military, continue watching this video. This video is for you. So the first thing I wish I would have done is research any MOS, which is a job, any job that I thought about doing, right? Any job that's in the civilian world, there is in the military, in the Army. Yes, your test scores for the ASVAB has to reach high enough to qualify for said jobs or certain jobs, but even then, like my ASVAB score was high, right? It was high enough. I had a lot of options. I wish I didn't rush to pick my job and really research other jobs, because the thing is, like, they make you think, or at least my recruiter made me think, okay, this is the list of jobs you have, like, pick from this list, when that's not the case, right? You can qualify for a lot of jobs, they just might not have an opening. So you can always leave and tell your recruiter, hey, contact me when this job becomes available, and keep in contact with them. And once that job becomes available, they'll let you know, because honestly, your job will make or break your experience in the military. My job, I don't mind it. I actually really like my job. It's very easy, but it doesn't give you that family time. And I have 3 kids, and working weekends and on holidays is not good. Okay? I want my family time. I need more of it. So that's one thing that I wish I would have done before joining, is research your jobs, all the options, okay? Second thing I wish I would have known before joining the military is how often and how long people go to the field, right? In basic training and AIT, you go to the field like 3 to 5 days. So the field is when you go out there, you put your tents up, you get your sleeping bag or your what are the things called, the cots, and you're outside, right? Army, camping, you're doing drills and everything like that, training. But when you're joining the Army, like you're signing up to fight for your country, but you don't just think about the training. So just remember, y'all, like, field missions can go up to like a month. You could be sleeping outside for like a month away from your family. If you have kids, like, you can, so it's different. And it's just something that I needed to mentally prepare for. And I didn't have time to mentally prepare for that until I was already in. So that's just my little tip. Prepare for that before you join. Just know that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be in the field, okay? Sure. It's going to happen. Make the best of it, okay? The third thing I wish I would have known before joining the military is the barracks, y'all. So my first duty station in Hawaii, our barracks were so good, right? So imagine this. Imagine like a motel style, because it's Hawaii, so everything is like motel style. So it's motel style with the elevator. So you go to your floor, you see all these doors. You have a main door. You have 2 doorbells. So you go through the door and you have your common area, your bathroom, the kitchen, and then there's 2 more doors. And that's where, like, your room. There's 1 person in each room. Some of these barracks, y'all, not only does it not have a kitchen in your room or a bathroom in your room, you are literally in a 5x4 box with 2 people. Like, some of these duty stations have these barracks where it's 2 person per 1 room. And when I saw that, I was like, oh no, like, I was so lucky to have good barracks, because some of these duty stations don't have them. So just keep in mind that you might be having bunk beds, okay? Like, it's real out here. So just remember that. And also with the barracks, it's like, so that floor, if you're in one of those barracks, like, each floor has their own laundry room. Or if you're in a barracks, it might be one big laundry room for the whole building. Either way, A laundry room, I don't know why people make these laundry rooms so dirty. Dirty. Everybody is not clean. You don't know how they was raised. So what I used to do, I'll wash my clothes and I'd set a timer for 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes before my clothes was done, so I can go in there and like when my beeper beep, when the washing machine stopped or when the dryer stopped, I was ready to either transfer or take my stuff out and go. Because people will be in there and it will, if you leave your stuff in there, which people do, hey, people will steal your stuff. Remember that. I don't care if you wrote your name on it, because it's a whole building. Anybody can have it. It's gone. And that stuff costs money at the end of the day. So with the laundry rooms, that carries on from, that starts at basic. People start stealing stuff at basic. But at least at basic, you're in the same room with those people. You could be like, let me see your shorts and see if my name is on them, you know? But if it's the whole building, it's as good as gone. It's as good as gone. So, and the rooms where you have to like, where it's 2 person per room, you don't get a whole bunch of closet space. You have like a little wall locker and a 3 drawer dresser. And that's it. So just keep these things in mind. Like you might be getting sent to one of these duty stations that have these low quality things. So don't be surprised. Another thing I wish I knew before I joined is the misconception that everybody in the Army is rich, or everybody in the military period is rich. No, we're not, okay? Like if you're in an area where the BAH and stuff ain't matching and you trying to live off post, it could put you in a deficit. We're not rich. Especially the people who aren't good with their money. They are literally, I have soldiers that are literally living paycheck to paycheck. And civilians are probably like, how? You guys get paid so much? No. If you're not good with money, you're not good with money. No matter what kind of job you got, you're going to be broke. And they are broke. Literally making scraps until their next paycheck. Luckily, I'm very good with my money. We don't struggle. We're fine. We're good over here. But no, there's great perks. There's great benefits. But you are not rich. You might see people driving these nice fancy cars. A lot of people actually do have side jobs. Well, not a lot. But people do have other jobs outside the military. There's ways to go around that. There's ways to get other jobs. But yes, people do have other jobs. Because the money ain't that great. But to get another job, it's kind of like it's a process, but it can be done. Like I said, y'all, we don't get that much. We don't get that much. So just to be clear. But one thing that we do have is stability. You know you're going to have a roof over your head, whether you live in the barracks or on post. You know you're going to have food from the, if you're a single soldier, it's going to be from the DFAC if you live in a house. You know you're going to have food because you get paid the 1st and the 15th. You know you're getting paid twice a month. You're getting that money. You just got to be good with your money, okay? Be good with your money. Be responsible. Another thing that I feel like people don't know that they should know is how easy it is. It's so easy. You literally have to be at the right place, at the right time, in the right uniform. And that's all you got to do. It's literally nothing else to it. So if your leadership says, hey, I need you to be in formation at the basketball court at 6:30, at 06:30, that's it. And you'd be like, well, what's the uniform? Oh, show up in PTs, summer PTs. You know what you're wearing. You know where you got to be. You know what time. That's it. Just be there. Too many people are like, oh, you can't tell me what to do. I'll do whatever I want. That's what's going to get you kicked out or get your money taken away. It sucks sometimes, like, because you're not going to understand where your leadership is coming from when they're like, oh, I need you to go do X, Y, and Z down at the motor pool while I go do ABC. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you're not going to know and it's not going to make sense, but all you have to do is just say, Roger, and execute. You know what I mean? All you have to do is execute. They literally tell you what to do, when to do it, and what to wear when you're doing it. all you have to do is do it. You know what I mean? And a lot of people make that so much harder than what it is. But it's really easy being in the military. You just do what you're told. Okay, so if you went to college and you're thinking about joining the military after you graduate college, but you did not do ROTC in high school or college or none of that, that's fine. One thing I wish that I would have known is to retake my ASVAB so I can enlist as an officer. My recruiter didn't tell me that. They didn't say, because I turned in my degree so I can enlist at a higher ranking, but not an officer. They didn't say, oh, well, you can retake your GT score, get these few more points, or you can retake your ASVAB, get a few more points, and you can enlist as an officer. Like, they didn't give me that guidance. They didn't do none of that. They literally said, oh, great. Yeah, you can enlist at a higher rank than everybody else. And that's what I did. I came in as a specialist. But I wish I would have known that. So if you are graduating college and you're like, hey, it's hard out there, I want to do a job or my job with my degree, do it in the Army for 3 to 4 years, then you can get out and you'll have experience, whatever. I definitely would say go the officer route. I would just say do it. I mean, it's not bad being on the enlisted side, because then you have officers coming in not knowing a lot because they just got here, and that's to be expected. They just graduated OCS and they did this, that, and third. But I definitely would say talk to your recruiter, bring up enlisting as an officer, because that's one thing that my recruiter did not tell me. I thought I had to join and then transfer over to officer or something. They didn't tell me that. So if you got your college degree, now if you join at after high school and you go to college and whatever the case is, there's qualifications to be an officer, you can switch over. You can do the steps it takes to switch from enlisted to officer. You can do that. So I don't want y'all to think that it's not possible for everybody, because it is. But if you have already graduated college and you're thinking about joining the military, I would say talk to your recruiter about going the OCS route, being able to enlist as an officer. So you'll go to basic training, you'll go to OCS. I think that's another school, and then you're in as an officer, right? So, yeah. So, those are, my 6 things that I wish I knew before joining the military. If you want to see more military videos, I'd be happy to make them. If you have any questions, drop them in my inbox on Instagram, or you can drop them in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer them. Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, please subscribe, share, comment, anything. Anything is appreciated. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.